Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto live stream. I'm seeing there's about 20 people watching right now with about 7 likes, which is completely cool, because I have a really interesting story for you guys today, I personally think, and, well, it's not a pre-recorded thing. It's just me just telling you guys a story about the price, I guess, and about what exactly I'm doing. And you can definitely decide for yourself if you think this is something to follow or not. But once more, please understand that nothing that I'm saying in this video is financial advice. It's all just my own opinion and just fun stuff. So straight at the bat here, there's a couple of things which I noticed with these cryptos. So for ADA, we're ranging. For Bitcoin, we're ranging. For XRP, we are definitely ranging. However, we are one layer upwards. To explain that, XRP has been trading within this little bracket of $1 and $1.20 for the longest time. It's been very, very long with an outlier right there, but generally speaking, XRP has been going sideways and it's been tiresome, right? However, if we compare XRP's recent price action over the last day in comparison to what we've seen slightly earlier, I would say it's kind of fun to see that we right now have built basically from the $1 support to right now I guess better support at about $1.09. Now guys, I'm noticing that my stream here says I have 0 viewers and 0, look at this. Oh no, we have, wait a minute. Oh, it's updating now, because it said we had 0 people come in. Usually this is the amount of people that play your video, right? But since there's 57 people watching, this can't be right. Can you guys say something in the chat box real quick? We also, usually there's a lot more people by now. This, I think something is a little bit wrong. Guys, please just put hey or yeah or something like that in the chat box real quick so I can know that you guys are all, I'm also wondering again why people didn't get a notification. There should have been one going out now, but I think it's glitched a little bit. Now you guys are seeing it. Oh, perfect. All right, good. Enough people for my own taste. We're good to go. Let's continue with the story. So XRP has been building a higher support, which I've generally speaking been quite happy about, except for the fact that I am looking for a new long position. Yes, guys, I already have a long position open that I've told you all I am not willing to close, and I basically opened this a pretty long while ago at about 87 cents. To be honest with you, it's actually multiple different buys that I started at about 73 and even got the chance to, I think, open a little bit extra at like 50 cents or 55 cents. Something along that line. However, we also bought when XRP was a little bit higher, and that's how we got to this average about 90-cent price or so. And the reason I did this, I've told you guys, every single buy that we did for this trade, we have done in the live stream itself. And every single dollar we've spent on this is money that we got for free with Bybit, because there's bonuses over on there, which I've explained to you all. So this is basically free couple $1,000s that we got. However, the reason I open it is because I told you all I want to have an XRP trade open for the longer term. However, that's one part, right? I'm looking for a new trade for the shorter term to quickly make some money on, and I want to tell you guys exactly why and what I'm doing. There's 2 scenarios, let's put it like that. One is we finally break out and I open a long. And what that's supposed to look like, before I give you guys the backstory of it all, is basically if XRP goes above this $1.13 area or so, if it looks, generally speaking, a little bit like this, one green candle with a green candle afterwards, but some nice candles, I'll buy into it. Why? Because that's basically a bullish move confirmed, and I'm going to tell you guys that at least 7 out of the 10 times that I take that trade, at least, right? It just works like a charm if you put the breakup basically on the right places. And what am I talking about then? Well, that depends on, how good the breakout is. But we could, for example, take as an example, right? A 3% profit here with 5 times leverage as an example. And maybe even a stop loss here at 3.2 as an example once more. And then with 5 times leverage, this would be a 15% profit trade. I would prefer to stick a little bit under one of the most important resistance areas, so maybe about 2.7% in the charts themselves, which once more equals about roughly 14.5, let's say 14% or so in real profit. I'm noticing that the stream is really laggy today. Let me see if my streaming software is all okay. It says it's all good. Let me try. Can I press it away? What's gonna happen then? Let's see what happens. I press my stream away now. Let's see if it still continues on and we're good. we're still good. I think we're still good. I think we're still good to go. All right, perfect. Well, it's a little bit glitchy. But that's scenario number 1, in which I would basically buy once we get a bullish breakout. That's the more scary thing to do, though, because you're buying into something when it's already pumped, and that's a 50-50, because, of course, the higher the price is, the scarier it gets. Scenario number 2 is if XRP basically trends down lower towards this area right here at about $1.03, or something along those lines, which we've already bounced so many times from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you guys understand how many times we bounced from there. If we get to the area once more, I'm going to wait for a bounce, and if we come back up a little bit, I'll most likely be buying into it right here at about $1.04 or so, if we get another bounce from about $1.03 or 4-ish, that area. I see somebody saying, why are we watching him as if he has a crystal ball? No, I will never tell you that I know what's going to happen in the future, but I can tell you guys my strategy, and you can do with that as you please. If you don't enjoy that, please just do something whatever you like or enjoy. We also have some news coming up a little bit later if you're more interested in that. Now, what I've been basing that on is basically for Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin and XRP, technically speaking, broke out towards the downside with confirmation, you can see a negative candle with confirmation afterwards, we did see a little good basis in the demand zone basically here for Bitcoin. And for XRP, again, I didn't draw it in here, but if you look back on the previous chart, you can definitely see that we found a nice little basis on the XRP chart too. And so from that perspective, I'm thinking, yeah, my deliberations here are like, should we think that the bear market is in? Should we think negative? No, my conclusion is no. One thing I'm basing that on again is, once more, even though most things are turning negative, people pointed out, okay, Bitcoin made a golden cross. You can see it on a daily frame right here when the 50 EMA crosses over the 200 EMA. Right, people got bullish off of that. If we theoretically speaking bought exactly when the bullish cross or the golden cross happened, we could have made about, this is not something I should really do that much though, we could have made about 20, oh wait, this is actually the death cross here, isn't it? Let's see here. Let's see. This is the 200 EMA crossing under. No, this is the golden cross. So that's actually a pretty long while ago already, guys. Because these guys are telling me that there's a golden cross. I guess they're using an MA, not an EMA. Because the golden cross on my chart here happened a long time ago. However, for XRP, the golden cross is about to happen. It's pretty close, I would say, right? Because the golden cross, once more, is when the short-term prices do better than the long-term prices. And that's basically when this yellow line goes above this red line, which is on the 1 hour. Let's go look for a daily perspective, actually. On a daily perspective, how far away are we, guys? Let's check it out. Ooh, the yellow line. Okay, so the short-term, we actually had a golden cross as well back in... Wait a minute. Did you guys actually notice that? So many people are talking about the golden cross right now. On a daily perspective, right? Because that's the one we use the most. And I'm using the EMA, the exponential moving average, not a simple moving average. However, on these time frames, we actually hit a golden cross a good while ago. And we're actually still just trading positive from that point forward, which is peculiar. We actually weren't in a death cross region for too long. It was only like a couple of weeks. I thought that we were in negative territory for that one very long, but we weren't actually. Here you can see as well, we've actually crossed that a good while ago here. Things have been really positive for a good while. Okay, I didn't know that, guys. I didn't actually see that before. That's very peculiar. You're saying, no, there's a golden cross in the 1 hour chart? Yesterday in our video, we watched a guy put it up over on a daily perspective, because a golden cross on a 1 hour is not something which I really hold too dearly. So one happened, right here a couple of hours ago yesterday on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. However, you get so many crosses that I don't personally hold too much relevance for that if it happens on a 1 hour time frame. Personal thing though, right? I don't think this is too important. Then again, if you took it, no, you could have actually not even made a profit if you took it on a 1 hour chart. You couldn't have. No, so that's definitely not personally my style. On the XP 1 hour chart, it didn't hit it yet, right? Or did it hit it 2 days ago, you said? So we had a death cross, basically, or a negative cross, the 7th or 8th of September. And right now, it looks as if we're going to turn around really shortly from here. So that's actually also another bullish factor potentially coming in. But what I was basing it on mostly is almost all altcoins are ranging as well. You can see it for ADA. Of course, ADA has kind of been led astray since we had this big announcement, big event, which is now over, obviously. So that's kind of sad, annoying. I don't really know what you want to put there. It's been ranging. Almost everything's ranging. Same thing goes for the entire altcoin market, though, if you look at it in aggregate form. Altcoins right now have hit a high. When was it now? Let's see here. The 12th of May is when we saw the huge high for altcoins. A couple of days ago, before we saw the huge spike because of the El Salvador news, we saw the second highest point ever for altcoins. We made a big dip that day, but as I've even explained to you guys when that was happening, the price, or the market cap, I should say, has actually just been built. No, let's actually take a drawing. It's actually just been building from that point of forward upwards. You could say, oh, there was a big like this. Well, yeah, but no. Right? If you just zoom out a little bit for yourself, you can notice the trend is basically upwards still. It doesn't really deviate from that, except for this little tiny, teeny little dump in that, but it's basically building itself. You might say, okay, this was an overextension. We went too fast to the upside. We got too excited. And as long as the price doesn't go bad from here, all the stuff you're seeing on a Bitcoin XRP time frame and whatnot, that's all basically to get you out or get you into a wrong way of thinking. Because if you look at the aggregate form, altcoins are still building up, and I still feel as if it looks like we are just going to break through the all-time high market cap and just kind of build, basically. Every day here has just been better and better and better. And even today is a negative day. We're still going pretty damn solid, guys, for the next couple of days. And I'm pretty excited for that, pretty happy. I'm seeing a couple of you guys say Shiba is now live on Coinbase. I actually saw that indeed. I'm not really a Shiba trader. I don't really hold too much SHIB. I will definitely make a small little update on that on my 5-minute crypto channel. But I'm personally not the biggest Shiba Inu guy. So it's nice, but it's not that amazing to me personally. Okay, so let's, however, conclude where I'm going to be buying and doing with my XRP. So once more, even though things are looking bearish on the official front, Bitcoin broke out to the downside, XRP broke out to the downside, we're finding some very good support for Bitcoin and for XRP, which makes it look, for me at least, like it's a little bit of a deceiving end. Again, my own personal thoughts. I'm going to be buying XRP personally. If we go back to this area right here, if we see a bounce from about $1 to $1.03, the moment it bounces a little bit, I'm going to be buying. If it, however, goes right through, so for example, looks like this, I will not be buying. It needs to, for example, go a little bit like this, go towards that area, come up a little bit, and I'll buy into it once it's come up a little bit. Is it a risk? Of course, everything is a risk. My second scenario is if we break out, I might open up a long position. Opening up right now is basically anticipating into the bouncing that we've seen before. So what a couple of people might do, not me, but a couple of people might do, is basically buy in right here as we speak, sell it once it gets to this top area again, and again, try to buy it back once it gets to this area again. Risky, but another strategy which most likely a couple of people, even in the chat box right now, are using. So I'm just letting you guys know about that. I'm still holding all my XRP. I'm never selling that. The only thing I'm going to be doing is playing around to get myself a little bit extra coins. Because, well, I always try that, right? It's always it's always the goal to try and maximize your amount of crypto that you have. And the fun part, or interesting part, I would say, with the way that I do it, guys, let me tell you once more. This is not for me. I'm telling you guys for you. Please trust me when I say that part. I'm telling you guys this for you. With Bybit, you might say, oh, leverage trading is risky, right? You're completely right. Leverage trading is risky. So is your general trading. It's risky. It is. And nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can tell the future. Nobody knows for certain what's going to happen. We can do two things. One, we can try to basically find patterns which just make us profit, which work. Let's say it like that, following history. And some people say it works. Some people say it doesn't. We are the living example, I guess, a lot of us, even people watching right now, that trading does work. However, people saying it's easy to learn or easy to make $100 a day or easy to make trading your life, that's just not the truth. It's not easy. It's not as if anybody can just guess where it's going to go right now every single time. No. However, I personally think that in a market which we're in right now, which is a bull market, going long is our preference. So I'm never really looking for short positions in a bullish market, and I'm just looking for the best areas to buy because, well, think about it like this. If we buy right now and the price goes down a little bit, as long as we don't lose all our money, we can actually just keep holding through, right? And that's the same thing for a lot of the long positions which I open. If the leverage is not that insane, I still have a liquidation at 71 cents right now. And I personally think the XRP price hitting 71 cents is such a small chance that it isn't that much of a possibility. It's possible, but not that much. Now, let me tell you guys one thing. One guy, I'm not going to name his name, he's also a YouTuber. We actually had a talk when I was in Dubai. And this is actually a really fun little thing which some big guys use. And when I mean big guys, I mean people with a lot of money. I personally don't really do this. What they do, guys, and listen to me really carefully because this is kind of funny, is they buy in to, for example, XRP. And they open a short position with medium leverage, meaning, for example, 10 times. Why? Well, if the price goes up, they get the benefit because their crypto goes up in price, right? If the price goes down, this short position that they opened, it helps them. And the thing is, because they're using leverage on that short position, if the price goes up of all their crypto, they're fine with that because they'll hold the crypto for a long time anyway. If the price goes down, however, because it's leveraged, they basically make money that way too, and they can sell that short position at any one time to just get some extra money to add for their bigger crypto part. Oh, guys, I'm seeing a motion to seal. I'm seeing a notification on my phone. New lawsuit news, everybody. I'm seeing that just pop over. Hey, 1 minute or 1 second ago, I saw it on my phone, notification. I turned them on for you guys because you guys keep complaining. There we go, 19 seconds. Whew. Look at that, guys. We are fast as a freaking skyrocket. Look at that. All right, we got Ripple files a motion to seal exhibits regarding motion to compel answers to interrogatories identifying the theory of how the Howey test applies to transactions in XRP over the last 8 years. Okay, too bad. Not that interesting, not that cool, not that amazing, but it's definitely, I guess it's cool. 96 pages? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm not reading that one. What does it mean? A motion to seal is Ripple basically asking the court to keep some documents, for example, the answer to a couple of questions or a deposition or anything like that, behind closed doors. So it's not to be seen for the public. And slogan says, what prices are you buying at? Watch the video from the start or just watch the video afterwards once more. I think that's your best bet. 96 pages though. I'm assuming that it's just like oh, here we go. 2 pages, I want to say 5 pages of them requesting to seal these documents, and then the rest is just exhibits. So we'll quickly read through these 2 pages so we can know what the rest is going to be about. This is most likely some of the previous papers, basically. So for example, here we have the interrogatory response, which is basically what Ripple filed yesterday. A lot of these things, they just want to keep hidden from the public. For example, things that have been left darkened out. Even mostly in the exhibits, though. Then again, this is already like 27 pages and whatnot. They're just filing right now to say, hey, we want some of this stuff to be hidden or basically redacted. But usually it says sealed under approval. Let's see if it says sealed somewhere at the bottom here. I don't think so. I think if you look back at the reply itself, though. No, there weren't. Aha, I remember now, guys. If you remember correctly as well, we were looking at this response by Ripple yesterday, and what we saw in there was that there was no exhibit. Nah, I might be messing my things up a little bit here. Maybe there were no exhibits. Yeah, no, there weren't any exhibits yesterday when we looked through this, and right now there are. So most likely they didn't file any exhibits because they were sealed, basically, and Ripple's now requesting those to stay sealed. In that sense. Why? We do not yet know, but it's usually the same thing. They don't want the people to know. What about transparency, SEC or crooks? This is actually Ripple's side who doesn't want transparency. But that's again because a lawsuit is war, right? The lawsuit is not usually funny. And by the way, I'm really kind of wondering why people didn't get a notification for this. I'm even thinking of just starting my live stream up again so people can get a notification this time around. Because I really, really despise that. I don't understand exactly why. It simply means to destroy court records sealing. No. You mean, how do you mean destroy court records? Viet Ninja, did you get a notification for the stream then? Which one of you guys got a notification for? You guys are saying you're good. I understand the stream is up, but did you get a notification? Your sound is so quiet? Really? I think the sound is the same as always. No? Hey guys, let me say it once more. If you want notifications outside of YouTube, the best bet to go for is the new Telegram that I made. And I made it purely so you guys can get a notification every single time. Because I know they messed, I don't know what they did with my channel. I don't know why people are never getting notifications. Either nobody is subscribed with the notification bell on or something. But I made this Telegram. I'll link it for you guys right now. Because, well, that way you can get, I post in there every time I post a video as well. So that might be your best bet. Okay, some people actually said they got a notification. Some people are saying no. You see the crazy part? Huh. All right, and let's actually make one thing clear, guys. Nothing that I'm saying in these videos is financial advice. And the only thing I can personally say that I recommend is to grab bonuses wherever they are possible. So for example, with Bybit right now, I believe for the next couple of days, still, there's $3,600 worth of bonuses for free. Now, understand, a bonus is never easy to get. For example, sometimes it takes thousands of dollars to get yourself a bonus. But that's because every dollar worth of bonus that you get can become real, basically, if you trade with it. What's up, Rover? Oh, guys, he's back. No way. To continue on, there's this guy's distracting me so much. Why do you, Rover, how is this also possible? Every time the stream does well, you're never here. And every time I'm like, the stream is actually glitching or lagging today, or nothing's going well. You're like, I'm gonna show up. How does that work every single time? What happens if we lost the lawsuit? Well, I mean, the chance of losing the lawsuit is rather small, but it depends on what we lose it for, basically. Crypto Rover, man. Rover spamming? It's okay. It's allowed. It's okay. It's allowed this time. Cullen says, move to the UK because becomes illegal in the US. Move to the UK if it becomes illegal in the US just to take it on a ledger. Damn. Now, I would personally say, hey, Slogan is shouting you out. Crypto Rover, your analysis is almost always wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you watch a Rover, there's something wrong. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Crypto Rover, somebody actually gave you a shout out earlier today. I saw in the chat box. So, welcome. No, but this letter here, guys, is nothing too important. We could talk about it for a longer time, but I don't think it'll do you guys too much good. We can read through it, but I think I'll just take the time to read through it myself and then give you guys another stream when I've read through a little bit of what is actually hidden inside there. Because as it currently stands, I don't think there's going to be any important stuff in there whatsoever, and I don't want to waste too much of your time, right? I wanted to make this video mostly about when I am buying or what I'm buying, and I want to kind of close that in. If I change my mind, I'll definitely tell you, but this is the current way of me thinking. And once more, I wanted to say, on Bybit right now, there's, I think for a couple more days, $3,600 worth of bonuses. But more importantly, guys, everybody who's made an account through me, as I've said before, is going to be able to enter some competitions. And I think in a couple of days from now, there's a very, very big XRP competition coming up. And as I said before, guys, my channel is the only one that has competitions with XRP, where you can win, most likely, I'm hoping 100,000 XRP or something like that. So if you want to, you could check it out. Trading is risky as always, but you got to make the best out of it, as I've said before. And I went to stream right here.